I have a confession to make. A couple of years ago, when we decided to take a career break and slow travel, our biggest worry was our daughter. How is she going to cope up with this constant disruption?
But fast forward to today. Over the past couple of years, she has attended 8 different international preschools. And we have come to the conclusion that she has completely thrived under these disruptions.
In today's video, we are going to take you in her latest preschool here in DaNang's, Vietnam. We are going to check out the facilities, talk to the staff, and tell you what they have to offer.
Stick around till the very end, because if you are planning to come to this beautiful beach town of Da Nang, we have done all the research for you, and this is the school that you should check out. So let's get started. Today we're at the Yara International School here in Da Nang, and I've got 2 really special guests, the founders. They've opened their school to us to have a view, and we're gonna have a quick chat with them. So let's get started. Victoria and Richard, thank you so much for your time today. And I think, like any other stories, I think I really want to go to the origin story. Why Yara International School? Why did you guys decide to open a school?
So we moved here from Hanoi, and we saw what was available in early childhood education, and we were planning to have kids at that time.
Yeah.
And so we were concerned about what is available for our own kids, and we felt like that Da Nang was screaming for a international standard kindergarten.
Yeah.
And it was something that we felt like, with our backgrounds, that this was a perfect opportunity to provide something for the kids of Da Nang that wasn't available, and also for our own kids as well. So we gave our kids the best start possible in their life. And as you know, like, early childhood education is a really crucial stage of a child's development.
We were doing research about this in YouTube. We couldn't find any videos that talked about all these preschools. So we knew that when we are in this journey, we wanted to document something like this for other families who want to travel in the future. So you might be wondering, how do we decide on these schools? Normally, there are 3 criteria that we try to look into. The first one is the availability. Since we are going to go into a location for 3 months, we want to ensure that the school takes in Yara for 3 months. The next thing that we look is whether the school is multicultural. That means that whichever country we're going in, for example, in Vietnam, the mode of communication is English along with Vietnamese, and she can learn a bit of Vietnamese here and there.
I think an important part of our school is the values that we bring to Yara. So I think that's also where having an international community is very helpful in that way. And because we have to cater to the values of every different nationality, right? And I think we can kind of take the best from everywhere. So with kids, I think it's good for them to be exposed to different cultures and kind of understand their different backgrounds as well. This is our dance room here. So we have extracurricular activities, including dance, and we also have sports like tennis and pickleball, and football. We also have art, so this serves as a location for that. We also have our meals, because we provide all our meals here at school.
And that's all cooked in-house?
Yes,
that's awesome.
It's all cooked within our own kitchen facilities, and so we have a professional standard kitchen, and we get to choose everything. So I think part of the responsibility of operating a kindergarten where you provide meals for kids is to provide that nutrition. And so I would value that as one of the most important decisions that a parent should be looking out for when they are looking for a school, because if they're not providing the food themselves, you want to make sure that the food is diverse and nutritious, and you also want to make sure that it's hygienic as well. One of our classroom levels. So this is our main classroom level, and we've got from nursery up to K2. We've got nursery, kindergarten 1, kindergarten 2. So nursery ranges from 18 months to about 3 years old. And then kindergarten 1, kindergarten 2, like our kinder in Australia, so age 3 and 4.
Okay.
This is Yara's classroom.
Okay. Let's have a look. Hi, how are you?
Good.
I'm Yara's dad.
I'm Jack.
Yeah, I remember I met you the other day when we came for one of the school visits. Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I see your photos all the time. And Yara really likes you as well.
Yeah,
so-
maybe I should put a mic on you. This is my 3rd year with Yara.
Wow, and how long have you been in DaNang for?
Oh, I've been in and out of DaNang for about 6 years now.
6 years?
My wife is Vietnamese, so
Okay.
I live and work here, yeah.
Right, and you're originally from the States?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough. And how does it feel to sort of work in, a kindergarten here in DaNang, Vietnam?
It feels very cool.
Oh, you've been around for 3 years, so I'm guessing
Yeah.
it's all right.
Yeah, they've definitely kept me here because the working culture here is very nice,
Yeah.
and the way that the kids they prioritize learning and education
Yeah.
and having fun.
Yeah.
That was a big thing that sold me on the school here was that it was like a fun first culture. So
Right.
everything here, the kids are learning, but they're also having fun together,
Yeah.
and that's something I really enjoy
Yeah.
as a teacher, just
Yeah.
to have fun with the kids
Yeah.
and have games and play-oriented learning. So,
Right, okay.
Yeah.
And is there any specific subjects you teach or?
I teach English, so I'm the
English?
English subject teacher here.
Okay.
I also teach role play classes
Okay.
that focus on like imagination and hypothetical interactions that the kids might face in the real world. Like we'll do like markets and like selling things, buying things like that. So
Nice.
I think we're always looking to build on
Yeah.
what we have, and I think that's one thing that we're not afraid of investing in
Yeah.
our program and reinvesting as
Yeah.
well. Everything goes back into the kindergarten.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so as we built this school largely for our kids as well,
Yeah.
we realized that maybe there's a need to continue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what we've seen with the construction that's
Yeah.
already happening,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, so I mean, I really hope that it gives an opportunity for other parents as well, because as you mentioned, that DaNang is an expat area, and we've got a lot more people coming in, so there will always be a need for schooling, right? We're so grateful to Richard and his team to allow us the access to go and take a video so that we can actually share it with you, so that if you are ever planning to come to DaNang, then you actually have an option for you to seriously consider. I must say this, and I don't say this lightly.
Yeah.
Like last couple of years, Yara has gone to all of these schools all over the different cities in Southeast Asia. And for us, having, really filtered, done our research, like I don't know about you, but I can say with absolute hand on my heart that this has been the best school
Yes.
that she has actually attended. And I think that this is very much a reflection of Yara, like just the way you might have a school which has one of the best facilities in the world, but is your kid happy? And I have to say, Yara loved this school. It's so much so that every time we go and pick her up, she wants to stay.
She doesn't wanna
She doesn't want to leave. All in all, and I think that given that it's a boutique school, and the story of Richard and why he wanted to create this school in the first place for his son really resonated with us. And because Richard's from Australia and the school has a lot of values of the Australian education system that really mattered a lot to us.
The other thing that I really loved about this particular school is that the focus on extracurricular activities and all the ECS that they do, like in the span of the last 3 months, this sort of activities that Yara has been exposed to, like they went to a safari.
They have this like area further away called their Yara retreat.
Yes, they went there.
Yeah, where they learned like skills about how to survive in the wild and things like that.
Yes, and then they went to like a train depot place to learn about the train, the transportation. They went to a creek, like a river kind of a place for just excursion. They took them to beach, the DaNang beach over here. And not only that, for future, like for example, if you're someone who are thinking about staying in DaNang for a long time, they actually took us to other schools, like international schools here, where they can further go for their education, like grade 1, grade 2, grade 3. I think that was like an amazing experience for us to get an insight on how schools are here in DaNang.
Yeah, and also, like not only that there are other schools here, but I mean, if I were to send my daughter to a school in DaNang, I would love that they move. I was always wondering, like, why don't they actually start elementary school, like class 1 onward? We're really excited to hear that Richard told us that they have basically starting grade 1, 2, etc. It's more about, because he built this school for his kid. Overall, I just felt like, there's so much effort that they put in that was was born from their own personal experience and personal pain due to lack of options that they felt that they didn't have for their son in Da Nang, that they took action and created a school which like all the other people like us can benefit from as well.
Yeah, and also the other thing that personally I thought that, Da Nang is a very small town beach. What is the quality of education or the quality of involvement would be? I am pleasantly surprised because we clearly said that this is one of the best experience we had in the 8 different schools that Yara went to throughout this whole Southeast Asia slow travel thing. And I never thought that I would find such a nice school here in Da Nang, let alone, any other place. So I hope you enjoyed this video and had a sneak peek in how preschools look like here in Da Nang. And if you do decide to come to Da Nang, I hope that this can be one of your choice as you research more.
And we also did videos of Yara's international preschools in all the cities that we visited. So we will link this video that we did around Jakarta, which was the New Zealand International School. We also love that school and we'll link it for you in the description. Hope this video was helpful and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Bye-bye.